See for yourself what it's like to work in exciting and growing healthcare fields? Check out
Yes! Doge looks so prestigious right now. Wish I could show you guys. We got caffeinated coffee today. That was a really bad idea. Oh, start that. Hi, my name is Brooke and I am 20 years old. And recently I've been doing vlogs with my best friend Tyler, best friend slash soulmate, I guess. I decided to make a video because this last year has been extraordinary. And that's a mixture of a lot of things. Extraordinarily good, extraordinarily bad. There's been so many changes in our lives and there's been a lot of personal growth between the two of us. I've always been a really tenacious and sort of restless person. Like I've always needed to be actively doing something or growing towards some kind of goal. It used to really irritate my mom because whenever we were done with doing one thing, I always wanted to move straight on to the next thing. So Tyler has to deal with that now, where I'm always ready to do something different and get out of the house, go on a hike. I always want my mind to be occupied by something. The idea actually struck me yesterday because I was doing my shopping and I get a little bit obsessive because I'm really excited about food and making different things, and we tend to eat pretty healthy in this house since we're on our weird diets all the time. So I go to multiple places in order to get the best deals. One of the places that I've been wanting to go is called Central Market, and it's in our town. It was like right down the street from where I've worked before, and I've heard a lot of good things about it. It's like a Hispanic food meat deli sort of place, but I was sitting in the car and I was like feeling kind of nervous. What if I go in and, you know, there's nobody there that's bilingual and I'm the odd person out, and what if I go in and I try to ask for something but I don't know how? Like, just really kind of a silly fear. But I think today it kind of hit me more than anything because I woke up this morning and I was like, that's the old me. I think for a long time my mental illness was really debilitating, and my sensitivity to the world was something that used to paralyze me. It made me fearful and unable to do a lot of the things that I wanted to do. Now I'm starting to recognize my disorder as sort of this precious God-given gift, something that gives me sensitivity to the things that are actually important and that have an effect on people's lives. Now I see it as being something that puts me more in tune with the world around me. So anyway, it was so much easier. When I was really excited to talk about this, it was so much easier to talk about it because I was just like stream of consciousness, but now it's really difficult. I think in the past year, Tyler has been my strength. I found him and I sort of found my feet, so to speak. So I really want to make him proud in the way that I've been so proud of him and the changes that he's made in the last year. Oh my God. I've been thinking for a long time of what kind of content I want to share with people. What am I good at, and how do I stray from having videos that are all with my best friend to something that I can kind of hold my own. But it turned out that all of that was kind of like, it all turned into a blockade. I can't talk about God because I don't want to come off as a false prophet. I don't want to, good yawn. I'm afraid of singing in front of other people because even though I really, really enjoy it, I'm not very good at it. If I decide to give relationship advice, what if it's not something that anybody else wants to hear? Or what if I sound really preachy because I'm in a really good relationship now? And I remember how I felt when other people were giving me advice when I wasn't in a good relationship. What if I can't vlog because by myself I'm not entertaining, or what I have to do within my day is too simple for anybody to care about? What if I make random videos just for humor, but I'm not a funny person, you know? So I'm calling this the boldness challenge, or what did I write down? Oh yeah, the Be Bold challenge. So basically what it is I'm going to be making whatever video I feel like. Anything that I feel excited to do. Suggestions are always welcome, but some of the things might include I'll go to a dance class and learn how to do a dance and maybe share it with you guys. I play piano, but I haven't been doing it as actively as I want to, so maybe I'll teach a piano song, or I'll learn a piano song and I'll sing a song for you. Interesting too, because we have a friend through our church named Amanda. She was talking to me, she sent me a message. She was like, hey guys, love your videos. Why don't you do a challenge video or, you know, other things between the two of you besides just vlogging? And my response was, I was like, I'd love to do that, but, you know, we both come from a place where we want to make sure that we're doing this for the right reasons. We don't want to only be doing vlogs because we want to see how many people are viewing them. We don't want to base our self-worth off of how many people are enjoying our content. I was a little bit nervous about doing challenge videos because I feel like it's very, you know, playing into the cliches in order to get more views from people, which isn't a bad thing, but I wanted to make sure that our focus was on the right thing. It doesn't matter what we make videos about as long as we're doing it for the right reasons, as long as it's something that I just do because I enjoy it or because it interests me. This is an essay I had to write for my freshman year of high school. It was, see, it says October 12th. I wrote, I'm always a bit angry with myself for not starting ballet and piano sooner. I almost inwardly tease myself for not forcibly sparking the passion I now have for these talents at an early age. The problem is it's never enough. If I ever choose to do anything, I want to be the very best at it. If I want to be a doctor, I choose to be a neurosurgeon. If I'm going to be a good student, I have to be a straight A student. And if I'm going to be a ballerina, I want to be the principal dancer. I've always been that person, the one who's restless when they're not moving. I need to be doing something better for myself. I need to be the best at what I'm doing. And that's been the biggest change in this year, is that I was really sick because I was forcing myself to do all of these things that I felt like I was supposed to be doing. And then when I met Tyler, I learned that I don't need any of that stuff. I don't need to force myself to go to school in the best programs. And I don't have to have a 10-year plan. That's one of the reasons why Tyler and I really balance each other out, is because he's the, this is what I want right now, and it doesn't matter what else happens. I might die tomorrow. And I'm the, well, I want a future, and I want to make sure that we're headed in the direction of what's most important. If I want to share my testimony with people, it doesn't have to be something that's not a work in progress anymore. A relationship with God is something that's always going to be a work in progress. I'm going to attract more people through my imperfections and my journey than I am coming from a place where it's like, okay, here's the end. Here's everything that I've been through. Now learn. At the beginning of our relationship, Tyler sent me a quote. Love is giving somebody the power to destroy you and trusting them not to. I was always able to relate this to Tyler and to God and my family, but I was never able to relate it back to myself until now. I trust that whatever I do, I will not be self-destructive. If I fall, I'll pick myself back up. And I have so much support behind me through my family and through the love that I have with Tyler and the love that I'm developing with God, that I don't need to feel supported by the internet. I don't need to reach out to you guys to feel like I have self-worth. Letting go of that is putting me in a position where I can try all these things. I may not be very good at them, but at least, you know, maybe it'll reach one person and make them say, you know what, maybe that's something that I need to try. One of the coolest things about vlogging is that we start off and we don't know how to edit. We don't know what we're going to be talking about. We just turn on the camera and we do it. When we posted that first video, our friends and family were like, oh, that's really cool. I mean, there wasn't all this, you know, hubbub about it, but our friends and family were coming back with, you know, I've always wanted to do that. I keep stuttering. All right, so Tyler, I lovey-dovey promise that, well, more importantly, I promise to myself that I will trust myself to pick myself up every time I try something new and it doesn't work out. I won't force myself to do something because I feel like I have to do it. And I will do everything in my power to be self-sufficient, do things on my own because I enjoy them, and I don't necessarily have to drag you around with me in order to enjoy them. Let me know what kind of stuff you want to see from me or from me and Tyler, challenge videos, whatever it is. There's going to be a lot of stuff that I come out with that you probably won't care about and it won't be in your interest field at all, but that's fine because I'm going to enjoy it. So, are we done? I think we're done. Okay.